Hello all, I am Kavita Maniyar, interior designer. Happy International Women's Day to all. As we are celebrating International Women's Day today, we are glad to have Anila Rathi with us. Anila is regional sales manager at Axis Bank Virtual Center. She is a dynamic and accomplished lady with great knowledge of financial industry. अनिला अपने स्ट्रैटेजिक विजन और लीडरशिप स्किल्स के साथ अपने क्लाइंट्स को फाइनेंशियल सक्सेस के लिए गाइड करती है. वेलकम अनिला.
Thank you.
Please share your early phase of life and your career background.
Okay, so first of all, thank you for inviting me here. It's an honor to come and discuss about my journey. So I'm basically from Belgaum, Karnataka, which is on border of Karnataka and Maharashtra. I'm very much into news always. But finally now it's Belgavi, so it's part of Karnataka. So I'm born, brought up there with a big fat family, joint family, and I'm a Marwadi basically. So my education is into English medium, and that's a convent school in Belgaum, Divine Providence Convent School. So I completed my graduation from commerce and then completed my MBA. I started my career also there. So it is 2004 when I passed out BCom. The trend of campus interviews started at degree level, and that's where I thought I should try my caliber and check whether I'm able to do. So luckily I clicked into all the interviews. I got selected into all the companies. That was just a passion to go ahead and see what is my level of understanding, whether I'm able to crack or no. So that was a wow moment, and that's where I thought I should start and now check whether I'm able to accomplish the work that has been allotted to me.
You will definitely, Anila. तो आपके इस जर्नी में आपके कोई मेंटर्स ज़रूर रहे होंगे जिन्होंने आपको आपके सक्सेस में कैसे आपको इंस्पायर किया उन्होंने.
मैं जिस बैकग्राउंड से आती हूँ, एक जॉइंट फैमिली जो टिपिकली इनटू बिजनेस, and the thought process also goes there, plus Marwadi culture which doesn't really allow women to move ahead. Now the story is different, but this is ways back. I mean, I'm talking about 20-year back story, coming from a small town, where going for a job was also a task.
True.
So I had to convince my family, especially my dad, who never wanted me to work. So I had to convince him. And in this entire journey, my mother was my biggest mentor. So she's not postgraduate or a PhD. She has not experienced even college life. She comes from a very small town, but she's been my mentor at every mode, and she's been inspiring me in every way. So very small things that I have been always admiring her for is, the show must go on. She keeps moving whatsoever. So we get lazy at times कि आज संडे है, we'll wake up late, आज कोई काम नहीं है तो कल पे कर लेंगे. But she is never like that. She is never stopping. I have always seen whatsoever, whether it is Sunday, whether it is summer holiday, 6 she's awake, sometimes 5 she's awake. She has to do, she has to do. Whatsoever it is, her principles she has been following, and that has been a biggest motivation for me. Plus, she has been supporting every member of the family. So if I have to go for a competition also, whether it is a small competition, but she is excited to prepare me half an hour before I go.
Right.
So if I have to go to office also, she doesn't know actually what is my profile, but she will make me ready half an hour before and motivate me, yes, you have to go. You can't get lazy.
Right.
So she's been biggest mentor in my journey.
Very, very truly said. Mothers are the first and the biggest mentors for us. Yes. और मम्मियाँ जो होती है उनको इतनी एनर्जी पता नहीं कहाँ से आती है कि कभी कभी ऐसा लगता है कि पता नहीं उनके एज के हम होंगे तब हम लोगों में इतनी एनर्जी रहेगी भी या नहीं. लेकिन आज भी वो इतना एंथुजियाज़म इतना होता है मम्मी लोगों में कि वो पता नहीं कितने ही काम ऐसे ही कर लेती है चुटकियाँ बजाते हुए. तो अनिला राइटली सेड कि मदर इज़ अ ग्रेट मेंटर फॉर हर. एंड अभी आपके 2 जुड़वा बच्चे हैं, तो बच्चों को जुड़वा बच्चे और घर इनको सब संभालते हुए आपने वर्क लाइफ और फैमिली लाइफ को कैसे बैलेंस किया?
वेल ये एक बड़ा क्वेश्चन था मेरे फैमिली को भी, because when I got married they said me that there will be a challenge that you have to cook now, handle husband, his family, will you be able to do? I said let me try. Then the next question came up after long years. So after 10 years of my married life, I got two little twins. They came like an angel to me. So of course it's a big task to handle twins. But still I decided, no, let's give a try. And my husband has been a biggest support in this journey. You can say he is second half to me. He is more than me, a mother to kids. So when I'm in office, he's balancing by managing their classes and everything. When he's on business tour, I'm managing. I look after cooking part and the shopping part and the class, the extracurricular activities. And, he supports me with other things, like making them ready. Very small things, but a big support. So I would say that every successful man has a woman behind, but every successful woman has a big supportive husband behind. And he's been a biggest supporter to me, touch wood, by which I have been balancing now. And my twins have already turned 5 and long journey to go.
Very inspiring story she is having, that every successful woman, behind every successful woman, there is an understanding man.
Yes. Understanding husband basically.
Right, understanding husband.
Yes.
अनिला, आपका कोई ब्रेक थ्रू मोमेंट, जैसे हम कहते हैं कि जिस मोमेंट से आपका जो जर्नी है उसको सक्सेस की तरफ बढ़ने में हेल्प की हो?
वेल, जब मैं बॉम्बे आई थी तो ऐसा था कि रिसेशन था और मैं काफ़ी नर्वस थी बिकॉज मुझे जॉब छोड़ना पड़ा था जब मैं बेलगाम में थी. दैट वाज ड्यू टू फैमिलीज प्रेशर कि शादी करनी है और अगर आगे जॉब करना है तो आपको 1 साल रिज़ाइन करके घर के तौर तरीके सीखने होंगे. वेरी टिपिकल स्मॉल थिंग्स, यू शुड लर्न टू कुक, यू शुड नो हाउ टू वेयर साड़ी, बिकॉज आई हैव बीन अ टिपिकल टॉम बॉय. So I said yes, and then after 1.5 years of break, when I started searching for a job, there was a big recession. So I got a job in ICICI Prudential where they allotted me Vashi, Navi Mumbai area where I was staying. So my husband said, go ahead. I was nervous. He said, go ahead, and if you don't like it, you can change your job. So that's where it clicked to my mind. I'm not in Belgaum and I'm in Bombay now, and I'll have multiple options. So in city like Belgaum, there are limited options to work. So you have to either compromise or excel with the work that you get. But here, I have got a variety of job profiles, a lot of customer base. Rightly said, if somebody is in Bombay and making use of opportunities, you can grow like anything. So that's where he said, you go ahead. If you don't like, we'll change. And once I entered, I was given a very small branch, in Vashi, and I was not really enjoying because it was a very small branch. So my boss saw that I have a better caliber, in doing things, completing goals. So he gave me one of the biggest branch of Vashi, which is equal to a cluster, and had 600 walk-ins. And he said, if you crack this, we will give you a better profile. And that is where, my branch manager who was there, he noticed that from morning 8 till evening 7, I was there because I had no kids at that time and no extra work because you're just newly married.
Right.
So I dedicated my entire time in learning, Bombay profile clients, variety of clients I got, the exposure that I got with 600 walk-ins per day. Of course required a lot of my energy, but that's where I could realize that yes, Anila, you have better caliber and you can do. And that's where I got big breakthrough, where people started noticing my talent. And from then till now, I have never updated my CV, because wherever I went, whoever came as a boss, he pulled me to next level, and I just went on taking it, and the journey is here today.
ग्रेट अनिला, हम लोगों की गुड विशेष हमेशा आपके साथ है और आप ऐसे ही सक्सेस की सारी सीढ़ियाँ चढ़े. और लोगों को इंस्पायर करें कि जैसे कि आप हमेशा ही सबके लिए एक इंस्पिरेशन हो।
माय प्लेजर।
तो हमेशा आप ऐसे ही सक्सेस होते रहे। और लास्टली आप 26 डिज़ाइंस के बारे में 2 लाइन्स मैं चाहूँगी कि आप कहें।
26 डिज़ाइंस के बारे में सोचूं तो 2 चीज़ें पहले सामने आती है। एक तो 26 डिज़ाइंस एक साइलेंट किलर है, बिल्कुल शोर नहीं करते हैं, पर अपना जो टैलेंट है वो डिस्प्ले में दिखा देते हैं। सो वी कॉल देम एज साइलेंट किलर्स। And second is simplicity is, I think, their biggest goal. With simple ideas, they have been, making superior offices and beautiful homes.
Thank you so much, Anila. This is small token of love from 26 Designs on this Women's Day.
Thank you so much.
We are celebrating our womanhood on this Women's Day.
Thank you so much for inviting and giving this honor.
Thank you so much for coming and giving your valuable time and your inputs.